All right, we're here with FIU football head coach Willie Simmons following FIU's matchup with Penn State here from Beaver Stadium. Coach, just talk a little bit about opening statement about the game, how you think the guys played, and just overall kind of what you saw out there.
Yeah, I told the guys before the game, this game would really show who we are. And I thought for the first half, we showed everybody that when we're doing the right things, we can play with any team in America. We had the number 2 team in the country on the ropes, even with some missed opportunities there. And then the second half, we came out and had some self-inflicted negatives that we talk about, and we allowed them to pull away. So, like I said, now it's a decision. Which team are we going to be? Are we going to be the team that played like we did the first half, that shows that we can play with any team in the country, or are we going to be the team that allows little things to be self-inflicted? So, hard-fought game. I'm proud of the way the guys competed. Thought they fought hard for 4 quarters. Obviously came up short, but again, learned a lot about these guys today. I think a foundation was laid today that can help propel us through the rest of the season. So we'll put it to bed, 24-hour rule, win, lose, or draw, and we'll come back to work tomorrow because obviously we got a huge game next week against our in-state rival.
Defensively, Josiah Taylor stepped in for Percy Courtney. He seemed to do a great job there. Can you just talk about the depth of the linebacker room and what you saw at him today, just in general?
Yeah, we've been saying since the spring that we feel Josiah Taylor may be the best backer eventually that we have, and that's not taking anything away from Percy and Cheney, who are really good linebackers. He's got great speed, great size, instincts, and he makes a ton of plays. So great to see him fill in today, get some quality game experience. Hopefully we'll get Percy back, here next week. But we feel really good about the depth that we built in the defensive line, in the linebacker room.
Keywan was only sacked once today, and ultimately the offensive line seemed like they were creating holes out there again for the second straight week. Can you just talk about the offensive line a little bit and how they were able to hold up against a team that's got a lot of NFL talent?
Yeah, that was a challenge all week to be able to come up with a way to neutralize those guys. They move them around a bunch, so it's hard to kind of get a beat on them where they'll be. But I thought our offensive line did a really good job of accepting the challenge. We were able to run the ball in spurts. So again, that's going to kind of be hopefully be the staple of who we are. A team that can run the football, create those positive yardage, and then give Lice a chance to take some shots. And we got to capitalize. We had a shot down there in the first half that got away from us. Got to bring that one in, and a couple other opportunities. So again, some really good stuff on film that we can learn from. But again, offensive line, I think accepted the challenge and did a pretty good job against probably one of the top defensive lines in America.
And last thing, just what does it say about the mentality of this team stepping into an environment like this here and really just not backing down, and the buy-in that you had from your guys all day long?
Yeah, of course, faith and fight are 2 of our 7 F's. So again, the faith to know that you're good enough, that we're prepared to come in a game of this magnitude. So again, I thought for a long time our guys showed that. And then the fight to go in and go toe-to-toe with, again, one of the top teams in America. And so we didn't flinch, we didn't back down. That was something that we talked to our guys about in pregame. So I'm extremely proud of the effort, the tenacity that we played with. Obviously still attention to detail, some things we got to do to clean up, and that's on me as the head coach. Again, but the good thing is I don't have to put fight in them. They've shown that they'll fight, they'll compete. Now we got to get better fundamentally. We got to get better at some little things, and if we do that, I think we have a chance to be a special football team.
Absolutely. Thanks, Coach. Best of luck next week in the Shula Bowl.
Appreciate it. Thank you.